Greeting internet friends, welcome to another exciting episode of Dabbling with Dan. Today Dan is going to be dabbling in watch auctions. Today my friend Jim is here with me and we're going to go ahead and open up these boxes of watches that I had purchased and won through auctions this past December. Let me tell you how I got into watches, Jim. About 4 years ago I started following a guy on YouTube called Michael Blakey. Now, Michael Blakey is a music producer in Hollywood, California, and he had this video and he was giving away a watch, and you had to subscribe to his channel, and then you also had to subscribe to his Instagram. And he works with this guy called Adam, and been watching these guys for, like I said, 4 years, but he's really into watches, and he buys like $1 million watches or $100,000 watches. Now, inside this box, and the box that Jim's holding here under the table here, are not $100,000 watches. These are just things that were unclaimed property through the state of West Virginia and the state of Texas. So we're going to do a big reveal, and the goal that I have is that the watches that I think are somewhat valuable, I'm going to sell them on my YouTube channel. So there'll be eventually a store icon that you can purchase these. Before we go, in the corner over there's a little subscribe button. Give it a click. I'd appreciate it. Share it. Put a comment down. But Jim, this is from Texas. You got the one from West Virginia.
Well, that's appropriate.
So I'll tell you what, we'll open one box at a time and then we'll display them here. So here's the big reveal. And oh, here, let me tell you this, Jim. This was from Texas. Now my wife's going to know how much I spent on these watches, but I spent, the bid was $150 that I won, and they added sales tax and buyer's premium for a total of $177.80. So I don't know if there's $177 worth of watches here. Okay, here is reveal. Ooh, I see gold, Jim.
Ooh.
Check this out.
Bling.
All right, yeah, bling is good. Tell you what, Jim, reach in there and grab one. And let's
The
take
blingiest one I could find.
here. Put it on this so the audience can see it. You have any idea what brand that is? So, do you think that's gold, or do you think?
That's probably gold plated.
And eventually what I'll do, like, I've got a sonic cleaner with like jewelry soap, and I'm gonna wash all these things up and put new batteries in them, get them working. All right, next one.
I think this is the one that's missing the back.
All right, let's show everybody out there in YouTube land. So that's what we got right here. And you know what I thought about doing with like watches that are just like junk? I thought about making like a coffee table and set them in there and put epoxy over them and then, you know, sand all that. But that'd be another video for another day. But ooh, what do we got?
More bling. This one is Hamilton.
Hamilton, like the play?
Missing the second hand, or at least it may have fallen off.
Uh-oh.
But that gives you a project to work on.
All right. Yeah, and that's kind of, I bought a watch kit. There's another video I'll link in this one where I wanted some tools to work on things like this. So, is that a man's watch?
I would think that it would be.
Okay. Aha. All right. I can already tell that that's missing the crystal.
Missing the crystal is Mida. I never heard of
Mida.
that. Springy watch band, I think that might be high quality.
I see Jim has come with sarcasm. I like that. But here's that watch.
Mida.
See it.
It says
Oh, Mida? Mida?
M-E-D-A.
Gotta get these things so I can read some of this stuff. Ooh. We'll save that one for last. So grab that one right there. Ooh, we got
Pulsar.
Pulsar.
Oh, that's certainly a woman's watch.
Yeah, so I have a wife and a daughter. Who knows, maybe next Christmas. Check that out. Well, that's got some weight to it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's like maybe gold plated?
I'm sure.
What do y'all think? If any of you guys know like the value of these watches, just go ahead and put something in the comments. All right.
Jazz.
So Jim's holding it down so no one can see it.
Jazz.
Do you feel jazzy when you're holding that?
Assembled in France.
Ooh, we got a foreign watch here. Look at that. I like it. I like a leather band, especially during the summertime, like it's a little bit hot. Grab that one there, Jim.
Christian Dior.
That sounds kind of fancy.
Well, I'm sure Christian Dior has someone makes their watches for them, but
Okay.
that would be a
What do you think about that?
designer watch.
Yeah, that is that a man's watch or a woman's watch?
I think that could be either.
Okay, that's kind of cute. I like that. Like how that sets. Now, of this lot, Jim, this is the watch that caught my attention. So this is the last one of this one, and it is.
And it is.
I
It actually is running.
Ooh, we got a runner. What do you think?
It's got a glass back on it.
Yeah, that's what caught my attention because it's a see-through.
Yeah, it's automatic wind.
Oh, Activa,
Miss-
or
It's missing.
a crown.
Yeah,
Let's see, INVI
Invicta.
Invicta.
I couldn't read it on the face because the hands were covering it up.
So, like I said, of these watches, when I went to the auction page, they picture the front and the back, and this caught my attention right here, the back part where you can actually see the self-winding mechanism. And you know, one of my goals is to make a little bit of money or trade up to where eventually I can buy a Rolex Submariner stainless steel, which actually looks like this. So maybe I don't even need to do that. This is gonna get cleaned up, but it's broken. It's missing a crown, but it is moving. You just can't set the time. That looks pretty cool. Look at that. All right, I like it. One more box to go, and it is right here.
Door number 2.
All right, so this has got some weight to it. And let's open it up here for the audience. We'll recycle all this paper and cardboard. Ooh. Ooh. Ha ha ha. Jim. I forgot.
And this is West Virginia.
Yeah, this is West Virginia stuff. From the West Virginia.
Got some moonshine or something in there?
I don't know. My gosh, look at all these in here. Oh, go ahead and start pull one out. What do you got?
This one is.
A lady's watch. Again, Jim's keeping it secret from you guys. He'll show you here in just
I
a
can't
minute.
read that.
All right.
You need to loop magnifiers to read that.
Okay. But that's kind of cool. I like that.
Springy Class B.
Yeah, that should clean
Man
up.
on
That should clean up pretty nicely. Let's see if we can kind of. I don't know if it'll stay or slide. All right, I got to pull one out. Ooh. All right, this is Timex. So there's a nice Timex right there, everybody. And I think that would clean up pretty good.
Yeah, another Timex. Got a diamond in it.
Ooh.
Some kind of stone.
All right. You know, there's a jewelry store here in town, and they have one of those devices that they can put on a diamond to see if it's a real diamond or not. But I guess they would have to do it without the crystal on it. They have to make
I'm not sure
contact
how
on
they
it.
work.
But that's a nice looking watch right there. I like that. Ooh, look at all that gold. All right, here's another Timex. That's a really nice one. Feel how heavy that is. It's a woman's watch, and
This would be a perfect occasional watch for people to wear when they don't want to get too fancy.
right. And obviously, all these seem, except for this one right here, are battery operated watches, and they look like all the batteries are not running. So, ooh, wow, what do we got here? But this,
There's a stretchy band.
yeah, that's a Timex, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so this Timex this is old, but I like that. That looks really good. Take a look at that. And it looks like I could already tell the second hand is off, and the crystal's damaged. Now, Jim, what's that guy that you told me about that you watch that does the watch repairs? What's his channel called?
His channel is Wristwatch Revival.
So I'll put that link in this video as well. But he shows how you can buff these out in case you can't find one to replace it. But hey, a nice vintage watch, that would look good with a suit or something. All right, we'll put that one right there. All right. Ooh. Sir, I cannot make that out, can you?
It's like Christmas, open all this stuff up.
Yeah. Hope you all had a good Christmas.
No, neither.
Can't read it.
Maybe a Hamilton. Where are those glasses?
There, right here. Do you need more light?
Get the focal distance right on this thing.
It's been a while since you wore those, I bet, Jim.
Yes. Back in my other life.
Well, I could tell. I know you guys can't see this, but it's got a little bit of bling in it. So that means there's rocks in there. They may be diamonds. Ooh, diamonds are good. Diamonds are forever.
I still can't rate it though. I think it's a Hamilton.
So here's the watch, everybody. We have no idea if this is worth anything. It actually looks like that might be silver, you know? It kind of has that feel. Let's see on the back here. I see something that says 10 karat gold. It says it right there at the top. I bet that's a diamond right there. Ooh, one step closer to the Rolex.
Small step.
Hey, you never know. That could be worth a lot of money right there. Oh, here's another. It's another Timex with no band, but hey, that's kind of cool. If it doesn't work, like I said, I thought about making like an end table and just put all these like watch faces in there, and like put 12 of them, and each of them have like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. There you guys go. I like that one. All right, Jim.
Embassy.
What's Embassy?
No idea.
Another thing, I've got these Dabbling Dan t-shirts that I got made up, and they're going to be also available in my store.
It says Embassy by Gruen.
Well, we'll need to do a little Google and try to find out if these things are valuable. That's where you're going to come in. But it also has a bunch of blinging around here, so that could be diamonds. Or it could be fake. So I don't know. I like that though. I think if I end up keeping these, my wife would probably take a few of these, and so will my daughter, and that will be a good thing.
Now, this is a Timex Indiglo.
Ooh, that thing was rode hard and put up wet.
Yes, it's got a lot of oxidation on it. So
Okay.
apparently there's some brass in there because it's all green.
All right, so everybody, this doesn't have a lot of weight to it. It almost kind of feels like it might be aluminum of
I
some.
don't think that'll get you very close to a Rolex.
Well, look at that band though. That's a fancy band. So that sonic cleaner I have, that will clean all that gook out of there. And what I'm gonna do is I'll take maybe 3 or 4 of these watches, and I'll make a separate video about me breaking them down, cleaning them up, and just getting them to look a little bit more nicer. So look forward to that video in the near future. Well, I don't know how that's gonna, there. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna get this one. All right, this is a Cobra watch. Oh boy, that's real sticky. Feel that? But it's
That
got.
needs to be in your ultrasonic cleaner.
I like.
Ford Cobra.
Ooh.
Like the car.
Do you have a?
I don't have a Cobra.
Hey, all you guys out there that own Ford Cobras, I got the watch. Heck, that could be a valuable watch right there.
It's got licensed by the Ford Motor Company on the back,
Cool.
and it's a Japan movement.
Which is good. Japan has some good movements. And I don't know, but we'll have to clean that one up. But I think that's going to look really nice. Okay. Let's see. All right, I'll pull this one out. This is a Timex with a leather band. Doesn't look really all that impressive, but hey, all's good, right?
This is a Citizen.
Ooh. It's got some nice weight to it, and it looks like it's like gold and stainless band. Yet again, it's another woman's watch, but it is actually pretty dirty in there. But that sonic cleaner will clean that right up. I like it. Got a lot of lady watches. Hopefully some guy
Well, they
watches.
represent about 52% of the population.
Well, I guess they deserve to have a watch too, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Again, I got another Timex. What's that commercial? Timex takes a licking and keeps on ticking. There you go, right there. And what I'll do with these is I'll find out the if it's a metal band or a leather band and get those things on there if I can get them to run. But I like that. Ooh, here. I'm gonna have you grab this one right here. You'll like this one, everybody. Everybody needs one of these in their.
Ingram.
So this
Biltmore.
is a pocket watch. Does it have a crystal on it?
No, and the back's sort of beat up.
Okay. Well, show the audience what it looks like. And can you open up the back?
You mean, does it swing open or not? I'm sure.
Yeah.
Probably a spin out.
We'll give
Not
Jim.
by hand.
Let me take a look. You know, Jim, I think I mentioned this to you in the past. I was telling you earlier about Michael Blakey. He's really good friends with Shark Tank, Kevin O'Leary. And there was an episode that Michael and Kevin did, and Kevin told Michael about this company that takes old watches like this, pocket watches, and they put them on your wrist. So who knows? Maybe that's a project.
You wouldn't need the glasses then, would you?
No, you wouldn't. This has got to open up. Well, we'll save that for another episode. See if we can open that up. Of course, where would you get a crystal for that thing?
I'm sure somebody makes it.
All right, we'll put that right there. And it's sliding down because it's full of silver. All right. Reach in there. You're going to have to wash your hands because some of these look pretty nasty.
That one sort of oxidized pretty badly.
Yeah, and it looks like it's missing part of the band. Again, that would make a good coffee table talking point right there. All right, I'm gonna pull this one out, and it looks like it's missing a band. I really can't make out the actual brand. That will maybe come at a later time. There you go. What's that?
This is a Timex.
Ooh, another lady's watch. Telling you what, we're hitting pay dirt. There's gold on here, Jim.
There's gold in them thar hills.
Yeah. Hey, you know, I have a coworker that told me that there's a gold mine. There's a gold mine near Culpeper, Virginia, that's still open. And it's not like they go down in the ground. It's just like a pit that they dig, I guess, the dirt up and process the dirt, and they find gold. Gold.
This is a Seiko, at least the band is a Seiko.
Oh, you know, my mom had a watch that looked like that, and I thought that was an old lady's Rolex, because my mom has one that looks just like that. Wobbly, that is.
Yeah, well, that's
That's
because
supposed
of
to be that?
Well, it is because of the design here. With the pin is only in the middle. It is not, but there's still quite a bit of wear on it. You
Okay.
supposedly take a watch to find out its wear by dropping it like that. When it drops way down like this, got a lot of wear in it.
Okay.
And it shouldn't have. A band should not have a whole lot of wear when you.
Oh, when you do that, okay. All right, well, there you go. And it does say Seiko on the back there, but it's still,
Seiko is a very nice watch.
it feels pretty good. That's going to clean up really nicely. Ooh. What do you think? Do you think that's valuable?
Bulova.
Isn't that a good name?
Well, it is. It's not an expensive watch, but
There you go, with a nice leather. But you know, that could be, I don't know, maybe a $10 watch.
maybe.
All right, let's undo the, I don't even know how to clean leather, but I will figure that out. So any of these straps that are on there that are halfway decent, I'll keep them with the watch, because it's probably the original strap. Ooh, let's put it like right there. All right, there you go. Show the guests what that is. I don't know.
Genevieve.
Genevieve? I don't know that brand.
Genuine diamond. Got a little diamond in there. It says genuine on the back.
Ooh, okay. Obviously, it came with no. It would have probably had a leather band, but it does have a stone in there, and it's got to be real because it says it on the back.
Genuine.
All right, one more here for you.
This is a Timex.
Again, this is another lady's watch. It's yellow in color. I don't know if it's gold plated. I'm thinking it probably is, because you wouldn't go through all that effort to have a fancy female band like that and not at least be plated. All right, so there's that one.
What makes it more so is the fact that it's not peeling off like if you anodize brass, it would be peeling off by now.
Okay, Jim, good pleasure. This thing looks really interesting. All right.
That's a band.
So it is a watch, a lady's watch, right? And I've never seen a band like that, but I don't know. What do you think?
Cool as it.
And this thing's got to be $300. Oh, come on, make me feel like I got some good.
Put that
I
on.
worked some overtime, wife, just to let you know, to pay for these things. So this didn't come out of our normal stuff, but
Timex missing it. It's hands off, second hands off. Which,
Right.
One of these had one we couldn't read there a while ago.
Oh, shoot.
Not that one.
Well,
Is that little one?
yeah, and that one has little diamonds on it, and that's got not a lot of weight, but I think that might be silver.
That's the one I couldn't quite make out whether it was Hamilton or not. Let's see on the magnifier.
Is that a good brand? Hamilton?
Well, they used to make a lot of pocket watches, yes, Hamilton.
Okay.
They were one of your big pocket watch makers back in the 19th century.
So Jim says that's maybe coming from that I bet that's silver. That looks like silver. Yeah, in fact, yeah, don't you remember this? No, it said it was gold. 10 karat gold.
10 karat.
So white gold, right?
Not so much white gold, it's just the gold content, it has a lot of silver in it. It's mixed with, most of the time, with silver.
Okay.
Pure gold, virgin gold is 24 karat. But it's so soft that it's hard to make durable things out of it.
So they mix it with like
So
silver.
they make it with silver or another metal, and
Precious.
it makes it harder and more durable.
Okay.
So,
Oh, fun fact. I did not know.
most of the jewelry that you buy today that is gold jewelry is 18 karat.
Ah, okay. So that it has some durability.
Yes, yeah, it's so soft.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed Jim and mine presentation of my auction lot here. And of course, in the near future, I'll have some more videos about how to clean some of these up and then what I'm going to do with all these. But
Now, to me, the greatest thing about this is, for the vast majority of these watches, you can't hurt them. And it gives you the opportunity to learn on how to take them apart,
Oh, yeah,
how to clean
yeah.
them up. And if you fail, guess what? You learn something when you
Right.
fail. And you just go on to the next watch.
Right. So what Jim and I had talked about is, if I was going to get into watch repair for a hobby, it's best to work on things that are really expensive and valuable. In case I break it or damage it, I'm not out that much. So
Your first watch repair rescue probably shouldn't be the Rolex stainless steel
probably not.
Mariner that you're looking for.
Well, that one, that will be like in a vault with guards. I'll wear it only on special occasions. But
Yes.
that's a goal. Yeah.
But they're
But
very
I-
expensive. The Rolex watches need to be serviced every so often. I gave my son a Rolex.
Right?
He was in the Air Force, and it had never been cleaned. It was probably 40 years old.
Wow.
And or 45 years old, and he sent it back to Rolex, and they cleaned and read everything to the price of about $800
Oh, shoot.
just to have it cleaned and oiled.
I tell you what, I would have done that for $80 for you.
Yes, I'm sure you would have taken that watch
It
apart.
probably would not have been working after I put it back together. But everybody, again, the two watches that really caught my attention was this one and this one of the two lots. So again, the fun here is going to be figuring out what exactly I got. Do I have anything valuable? If you guys out there know watches and you see anything, you're like, oh Dan, you got yourself a nice thing, put it in a comment, and I appreciate it. Also, again, in that corner, there's a little button that says subscribe, and if you like it, share it. And again, thanks for joining me and Jim. Bye, everybody. Ooh, which one do you want to wear? That here, Jim. I appreciate all your help. You can have that one.